Close your eyes and imagine a nightmare stitched together by the gods themselves. A lion's head that roars with fire, a goat's body soaked in madness, and a serpent's tail that whispers death. This is not fantasy. This is not fiction. This is the Chimera feared by warriors, worshipped by cults, and today, quietly recreated by scientists behind closed doors. This is the monster that shouldn't exist. And yet, here we are. If you thought ancient myths were just stories, this video will change everything forever. Welcome to the channel where forgotten myths collide with forbidden science, where ancient monsters are more than legends, they're warnings. In today's deep dive, we'll unravel the chilling mystery of the Chimera, from its cosmic birth to its terrifying modern-day resurrection. But stay sharp, because the Chimera isn't just something from the past. It may be living inside us, and the truth is far darker than you think. Chapter 1. Born from Chaos, the Origin of the Chimera. The Chimera was not born, it was unleashed. In Greek mythology, she was the daughter of Echidna, the mother of all monsters, and Typhon, the storm god who once challenged Zeus himself. Her bloodline was chaos, her existence a punishment. Ancient texts like Homer's Iliad didn't call her a myth. They called her a prophecy, a lion's head breathing fire, a goat's body snarling in agony, and a serpent tail thirsting for death. She wasn't just unnatural, she was blasphemy made flesh, and every civilization that encountered her left behind a warning. Chapter 2. The warrior and the winged horse Bellerophon versus Chimera. But every nightmare meets its match. His name was Bellerophon, a mortal chosen by fate. Armed with a divine companion, Pegasus, the winged horse, he soared above the Chimera's flames. And when the moment came, he launched a spear tipped with molten lead into her throat. The fire within her melted the weapon, and she burned from the inside out. But victory has a price. Bellerophon grew arrogant. He dared to fly to Mount Olympus and was cast down in disgrace. The Chimera may have died, but man's pride survived, and that pride is what brought her back. Chapter 3. Chimera across cultures. The universal monster. The Greeks weren't the only ones haunted by hybrid horrors. In Mesopotamia, the Lamassu, a lion-eagle-human chimera, guarded palaces. In Hindu mythology, the Makara blended beasts of land and sea to protect divine thresholds. And in Egypt, Ammit, the eater of souls, combined lion, crocodile, and hippo. These weren't just monsters. They were symbols. When man crossed boundaries, when he touched what was forbidden, the Chimera came. Different names, one message. Step too far, and the monster answers. Chapter 4. Chimera as a symbol, the alchemical monster. Alchemists didn't fear the Chimera. They studied her. Lion, goat, serpent, three aspects of the human soul. Strength, desire, deceit. Carl Jung called it the shadow, the hidden monster inside all of us. The Chimera was never just a myth. She was a mirror. Every time we deny our darker selves, she grows stronger, because the real beast is the one we refuse to face. And until we confront her, we will never be free. Chapter 5. The Chimera in pop culture. Why it never died. From Full Metal Alchemist to Harry Potter, Resident Evil to The Witcher, the Chimera lives on. Why? Because she reflects our deepest fear that we are the monsters we once hunted, that science can revive what myth tried to bury. These digital chimeras are not just entertainment, they're modern warnings. Every story, every hybrid whispers the same thing. We're building our own destruction and calling it progress. Chapter 6. The real Chimera. Science has caught up. This is where fiction ends and fear begins. Today, real chimeras exist. Human-animal embryos, mixed DNA experiments, people born with two sets of genetic codes. Scientists create goats with spider silk glands, pigs with human organs. We call it innovation, but ancient cultures called it blasphemy. And like Bellerophon, we think we're in control. But the fire inside the Chimera is awakening again. Chapter 7. The Chimera within spiritual and esoteric truths. The Chimera guards something sacred, not gold, not knowledge, but transformation. In esoteric wisdom, Before one ascends, one must confront the beast within. Fear, lust, rage, pride. Slay the chimera within yourself or live as her prisoner forever. This wasn't just a myth, it was initiation, a spiritual rite, and most people never make it through. Chapter 8, The Final Truth. What the chimera really means. So what is the chimera? A monster from myth? A creation of science? A spiritual test? The answer is yes. She is all of them. A living prophecy, a mirror of our madness, a reminder that when man plays God, the monster always follows. And today we aren't just summoning her, we're becoming her. We wear her symbols, we embody her chaos. The chimera is no longer a story, she is a warning, and her fire is almost here. Now that you've seen the truth, what do you believe? Was the chimera a monster, a mirror, or a message from the gods? Comment below and share your theory. Let's crack this myth wide open together. And if this journey shook something inside you, hit that like button, subscribe for more revelations, and share this with someone who thinks legends are just bedtime stories. Because this wasn't just a video, this was a warning, and the chimera is watching.